Okay, so the question today is, given the fact that I do so much digging to find out all about all the ways that people are out to get you, how do I find inner peace? Well, I found inner peace first, long before I found out how many people. I mean, I knew there were people out to get me. I mean, paranoia is rampant, but I ignored all that and I dove deeply into metaphysical and spiritual textbooks, teachings, seminars, etc., etc., etc. And I did find a measure of peace. And I was really good for a long time. Um, I lived a very simple life. And, well, you can't just live a very simple life. I mean, you think you can just, you know, be like a Tibetan monk in a cave, but that's fine if you're in Tibet. You can live in a cave, and there's Buddhists around there that will come every day and bring you, a cup of rice or something. But if you live in a country like Canada, you have to pay the rent, and which is one of my current topics is why do we have all the property owned by so few, while so many of us do all the running around and serve the so few. So, that might have been one of the triggers as to why I started looking into the way our society is set up the way it is. But that's basically what happened is that I found inner peace, but then the world encroached on it because it continually has its hand out. I need money, which makes me have to go out and find some way of making the money to pay the rent and the bills that kill. And everyone knows, if you look at any of my posts, that, well, especially on my Facebook, that wages do not keep up with ever increasing taxes and prices for expensive things like cars and real estate, rents, etc. So that is why I do what I do, digging in deeper and deeper and deeper to see behind the mask of the person that's got their hand out looking for money from me. Who are they? How they set this up? And, in the end, waking everybody else up. So, the majority of us get out and start banging on our pots and pans up and down the streets that we've had enough and we're not going to take any more. So that is the long and the short of answer of it. Why I continue to dig into it is because I am not satisfied with our society. And, I was born into it and I was cloned into it. In other words, I went to the same schools and the same television programs everybody else went through and turned into a sheeple. This is the way it is and live with it. And, it's terrible. It's a terribly organized society to benefit the few at the expense of everybody else, as I've said before. So how do I keep my sanity, my peace? Mm, I don't have trouble going back to peace. I can just stop everything and I go inside and it's dead quiet till the associates show up. Those are the telepathic beings that like to talk. Basically, before I found inner peace, I had a monkey mind like everybody else, and the voice in my head told me what to do and, what to worry about, and then it would get my stomach all upset, and, you know. So I dealt with all that pretty good. Mm, and I had the peace. But then, once you develop telepathy and you find out that other beings have got telepathy and they've got monkey minds, then they transfer their monkey mindedness into your inner peace that you found. So you no longer have inner peace. So then you've got a new job, and your new job is to teach by telepathy the other beings that telepathically talk to you how to find their own inner peace. So that's another one of my chores. And we graduated a class last week. Um, I might have to go and pull their certificates though, because lately they've been seeing how far they can go with their certificate that says they know how to meditate. I can give you a part two, which will go into more detail.